All right, guys, so we're taking a look today at the Bonsaii Paper Shredder. This is the model C233B, or the one designed to handle up to 110 sheets with its auto feed functions. So this is great for you if you have a bunch of paper to go through in your office and you don't want to be standing there manually feeding this machine. You can just stack a bunch of paper right into that auto feed and it'll do it for you. All right, so I'm going to show you today how it works. I've got a couple papers here that I'll use for demonstration as well. But as mentioned, you have basically two modes. You have the auto feed, which you can feed right through the top here, or you can use the manual feed mode as well. The manual feed slot there, it's going to be able to handle stuff like paper clips, CDs, credit cards, and up to 12 sheets at a time. So that's more for your single use or your heavier duty items. Basically, the buttons up there, it's super straightforward. You're going to see a power button that says auto. So that auto really refers to both the manual and the auto feed. It just means that you're able to, stick the paper in and it'll start shredding on its own. But then you'll also have the rewind and forward functions, which of course is going to be good for paper jams so that you can, go back and forth to try to clear up the jam. But let's show you exactly how this thing works. Let's start with the manual mode. So I've got a piece of paper here with a couple staples. So let's see how well that works with that. All right, so easy peasy. Now time for the ultimate test. So again, it can take up to 12 pieces of paper at a time, including credit cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this whole thing in there to show you how well this works. And there you go, ate it up like nothing. All right, so let's take a look now at the auto feed function. So let's put together a couple of pieces of paper here. And so you basically, stick it right into the top here, and then it's gonna kind of do its own thing. So, and then there you go, one by one, it'll feed it. And the nice thing about this is that you can use the manual mode at the same time. So while that's going, you can just stick other things into the manual feed as well. So that's how this thing works essentially. Now again, if you do get into the paper jams, what you can do, if you're using the auto feed function, you can actually unlock this whole thing to kind of set it back, and that'll allow you to get into the compartment there and pull out the papers, causing that jam. There's also a nice little button up here. If you do get into that jam, it's an auto feed cleaning button, and that basically means that it's going to run the shredder so that it takes care of all the scraps that are stuck in there to kind of clear it out so that you can start fresh. All right, and then just a couple more features to talk about. So this thing is fairly heavy, but the nice thing is you have handles on both sides to help you carry it around. But also at the bottom, there's actually wheels. So you can roll this thing around if you don't feel like carrying it around. And then it does have the brakes on those casters as well, so you can set it into place so it doesn't move. And then finally, a nice little feature, of course, is this transparent window in the front so that you can see how full you're getting. As far as emptying it out, it's literally as easy as just pulling this thing out, throwing it out, and then there you go. And then you can see just how fine it cuts things. So super secure. Nobody's going to be able to put that together. So that is the Bonsaii C233B. So again, great for handling a lot of paper, and even at the same time, you can use that manual feed to take care of the heavier duty items. So definitely check this thing out today.